Betrayer. Eat your pancakes like a savage. Curse you, Neon Doritos. Why the bag gotta be a third empty? Trying to think what could help with this one. Don't have pancakes? Yeah, okay. So I'll try spin. Yeah, spin is not the way. Well, for these guys, kinda is. Okay. Just ate that. Can't shield. That's totally how you do it. I mean, that's how you eat anything, isn't it? Shit. Just fucking motorboat the pancakes. That's how you do it. That's right. You get that word picture deep in the brain. Take your pancakes and I don't know how I just slow juked that fucking rocket, but you know, I'm not complaining. Oh no. on, come on, recharge. Not a bad run so far. I probably jinxed it. Scratch probably. I definitely jinxed it. Ow. Son of a bitch. That was the closest run so far. You put the butter on it. Yeah, I mean, you could, you can do that. That is, you know, a legitimate thing. Usually you do that as you're cooking it, but you know. I love how you lose 4 seconds off the bat before the thing even starts. Because the enemies don't immediately spawn. That is extremely helpful. I'm gonna die. Scottish wisdom. That's true, he didn't. Gotta be careful though. Griff will turn around, come in here with some haggis, and then we'll all just be fucked. Throw a pig's blood cake at him. I did see a video clip in one of the meme compilations I was watching the other day where they had a guy eating some steak and then they told him they deep fried a Wagyu. And my partner and I looked at each other and said, why? Why would you do such a thing? Partner of the void. Game? Okay. Let me go to a control point real quick. I mean, technically it would, but that doesn't flow as easily. Yeah, I still need remote thought to upgrade Shatter. That's a problem. Character limit, that's another concern, yeah. On the second one. Oh, Jesus. Wait, these are all... Those are all replay of bosses. I had already... Yeah. And beating the Horde mode is also what completed the quest. Fuck it, it's a matter of pride now. Now, it annoyed me. Oh no, see, being annoyed was what I needed. Now everything dies. Sometimes all you need is just the proper motivation. Like just getting really annoyed. They are, in fact, in order. Did that open a third thing? Nope. Okay. Maybe we'll do challenge later. There are, however, a lot of files to collect in here. Airborne Hiss Rangers. This subgroup of Hiss-corrupted Rangers has manifested the ability to levitate, similar to Hiss-elevated. However, these airborne Hiss Rangers display no telekinetic abilities and simply continue to use mundane Bureau weaponry. This evolution, being so similar to the elevated, possibly indicates that Hiss can share permutations through a type of network or perhaps osmosis. However, the fact that this development in Hiss Rangers has only been observed in the investigation sector may indicate that an environmental factor is responsible. They could be responding to an altered item or other paranatural element found only in that sector, or perhaps this is the natural progression of the Hiss Ranger phenotype. Not enough time has passed to determine a conclusive trajectory of development for each of the Hiss manifestations, assuming any such trajectory exists. This is all part of the DLC, Griff. The ever whimsical lethal has decided. Dr. Emil Hartman is an academic psychotherapist that owned and operated a recovery center in Redacted, Washington, focused on the treatment of artists struggling with creative blocks and other mental disorders. Publicly, Dr. Hartman's treatment center seemed unremarkable in its methods and purpose. Oh yeah, Shum was great. Privately, however, Dr. Hartman was abusing his patients in order to utilize any latent redacted abilities that may possess with the aim of shaping Redacted to his own benefit, which has earned him a Class 2 paracriminal designation. For more on the link between artists and their ability to redacted reality through artistic mediums, see File Redacted. Investigation has proven that Dr. Hartman's illegal endeavors were conducted alone. After being approached by the Bureau during the Redacted investigation, he displayed no remorse or intention to cease his actions. Hartman was taken into custody, evaluated, and released Redacted months later, having been deemed a negligible threat. His medical license has been permanently revoked. Paranatural entity A010, aka the Shadow, is an aggressive redacted consisting of 3 known types. Type A, localized manifestations of sentient redacted capable of occupying organic and inorganic material as well as exerting redacted over its surroundings. Type B, shaded individuals, human bodies redacted by the Shadow. These individuals become notably more aggressive but do seem to retain redacted of their previous selves. Research is ongoing as to whether this condition is reversible. Shaded objects, similar to Type B, except that inanimate objects are redacted solely to be used as destructive tools. Each type seems to work towards a shared goal, possibly targeting certain individuals, CAWE 35, which may imply a shared link to a redacted intelligence. The threat this entity possesses, or poses, warrants immediate exploration of offensive/defensive measures. The investigation sector is being outfitted with additional lighting sources, some internally powered, to prepare for the eventuality of a redacted. A train derailment resulting in 62 casualties and numerous injuries was suspected to have been the work of a paracriminal group known as Redacted. As a result of this event, the agents discovered that one of the cars had become altered with a persistent auditory event. It remains to be determined whether the AWE was spontaneous or the direct result of the sabotage. The Bureau had been tracking said group at the time, and the intel gathered suggested an event of this caliber was imminent in Bloomington. As a result, a response team on site was able to respond to the train accident site within minutes of its occurrence. They arrived to find emergency processes underway, but also equipment left behind by the suspected group. The suspicious onlooker managed to elude agents after they attempted to make contact. Further investigation of the accident site revealed a curiously undamaged train car that exhibited an altered state when entered. This individual car was secured and transported to the investigation sector for further studies. Both items were purchased from a closing arcade in Redacted, Michigan as part of a program to improve employee well-being through recreation. The program was canceled before any game machines were dispersed through the oldest house, but not before these altered items were discovered. Teams in the research sector have voiced considerable interest in the items due to the fact they only exhibited an altered effect when physically paired together, a codependent relationship previously unseen in altered items. See Research Specialist Post paper titled The Parasensitivity of Sequels for more information. However, after proving the item's altered status, the investigation staff insisted on keeping them, claiming they're important for sector morale. To date, numerous petitions have been filed by the research sector to move the items there for more extensive analysis. Door appearance.
Brian Hennerman, 21 years old, resident of Southern Texas.
I'm sorry, ma'am, but I really don't understand why I'm here.
You know what you did, Mr. Hennerman.
I do?
Tell me about
Does he?
Delivery Disaster.
The movie? I mean, it wasn't very good.
That's not what your review said, but we'll come back to that. Tell me where you got the movie from.
Movie night with a K, not an N, not night like nighttime, but
Who contacted you? Who told you to review that film?
no one. I just did it because it looked obscure. I didn't even like the movie. I shouldn't have given such a high score, but reviewing obscure films makes you look smart. And I thought if I looked smart, I would get listeners. My podcast would take off, and I could move out of my parents' basement, and maybe even go to college and get a film degree like I've always wanted to. I swear. I swear, I swear, I swear.
Okay, the kid doesn't know shit. I'm ending the session.
Reviewing obscure movies makes you look smart. I mean... Oh geez, another tape recorder.
This room is really intimidating and all, but I know my rights. It's not a crime to try and get a book signed.
Making unauthorized contact with a dangerous paranatural entity is indeed a bureau offense, Mr. Langston, and can be prosecuted as such.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, that would have been a great ending.
listen, this is being blown way out of proportion. All that happened is I heard Dr. Hartman had been brought in, and since I'm a huge Alan Wake fan, I thought it'd be cool to get a copy of The Creator's Dilemma signed. That's a book that Hartman wrote about.
We know what it is.
Okay, good. So yeah, I was just looking to fill out my Wake collection. I certainly didn't know Hartman had turned into some kind of shadow zombie.
That's a completely inaccurate description.
Whatever, listen.
Is it?
I'm just a desk jockey. I sort papers, do data entry, that kind of stuff. Don't come down on me like this. I made one mistake. I mean, I see people break the rules all the time and no one is pulling them into dark rooms to yell at them. Yesterday, Dave Gleason and his crew were talking to that empty spacesuit and laughing their heads off.
We're letting you off with a warning, Mr. Langston. But this is going on your record, so one more screw up and our next chat won't be so friendly.
Great. That is just great to hear, guys. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, right?
Hey, is there any chance to get my copy of The Creator's Dilemma back?
Vending machine procedures. We'll get to that in a minute. Try and collect all the files, and then we'll just have a little... We'll have a little readathon. Alright, bro. Take it easy. Enjoy the nap. Night Spring Screenplay, page 1. Looks like that might be all of them in here. There's a book concept. Let me get away from that. So there we go. An excursion to the Ocean View Motel and Casino discovered a previously unseen door in the lobby hallway. The door featured a spiral-shaped marking, designation door redacted. Similar to the other doors, it's locked and cannot be forced open. Alice Wake, a person of interest in the Bright Falls AWE, and the former wife of missing author Alan Wake, a suspected para-utilitarian and redacted, contacted agents Shaw and Dempsey of the investigation sector using the phone number given her in 2010 in accordance with civilian outreach protocols. The call resulted in Mrs. Wake being brought into the oldest house for an in-person interview. For a full transcript, refer to file redacted on redacted 2017. The excursion to the Ocean View Motel occurred later that same day. Conclusion: determining whether this was a basic synchronicity event. If Alice Wake is responsible for its appearance or the door itself relates to AWE 35 is paramount. She should be returned to the oldest house, possibly even taken into the motel itself to confirm if any other changes occur. The screenplay was found after the Bureau acquired the Night Springs television series and all past episode scripts. It appears to be written by Alan Wake as part of an application to become one of the show's writers. Night Springs spec script, episode Over the Threshold Darkly by Alan Wake, host voiceover. It is only human nature to wish to control the forces around us, and even more so to possess them. But what happens when those forces are not ours to claim, or even of this world? What if they are the things you can discover in Night Springs? Interior Secret Lab Night. We're in a secret lab. The large sign on the wall reads, The Federal Bureau of Night Springs. Told you several times, Director, it isn't ready. Ready when I say it's ready, Doctor. The being beyond the portal, we have no control over it. Containment procedure, none known. Testing and investigations is currently ongoing. Vending machine, its front covered in a faux wood panel. Coin operated, buttons for selecting food products. The item generates and stores a variety of material, both edible and otherwise, in its rows of internal trays. Initial testing suggests the item reacts to the mind of the individual in closest proximity and will produce whatever they subconsciously desire. Attempts to cause the item to create a living redacted have consistently failed. The item was discovered in a nursing home in Redacted, Alberta, after a resident named Muriel Redacted called a local news station about a magic vending machine. The news story reported that the nursing home staff was purposefully stocking the machine with distinctive food and objects as a way to raise residents' spirits. The Bureau response team encouraged the story while confiscating the item. Man, can't have nothing nice. Alright, well, it looks like the only way is down. So down the... Never mind, it's up.
Jesus, don't scare me like that, Langston.
If you're talking right now, I can't hear you. It's a one-way system. Try to find an intercom.
You don't have to be a condescending prick about it. Now you get to wait while I look around. Uh-huh. Give. Thank you. Those are all locked. Alright, fine.
Langston, it's me, Jesse.
I know. I can see you on the monitors. The cameras in there haven't worked since we sealed that sector off a couple years back.
Let me guess. You sealed it because of the monster guy.
Wait, did you see Dr. Hartman? Jesus, I really wish you hadn't opened that fire break.
Listen,
Okay, listen, you need
I'm the
to find
director.
Hartman and
I gotta
kill
do
him
shit.
before he gets out into the Bureau.
That thing is a person?
He was a person.
Jesse, we read the
brought him out of
files.
study after he was, altered in an AWE. I forget the medical word for what happened, but now light physically hurts him. Do you have a flashlight?
No.
A lantern? Headlamp? Oh yeah, flare gun. Oh, Christmas lights. You could wrap them around your...
I don't have any of those, Langston.
Shit. Okay, well, I'm sure you'll think of something. I'll keep an eye on you from the panopticon. This is kind of exciting, right?
Maybe from where you're standing.
Right, okay, well, break a leg. Oh, why did I say that?
Okay, this Hartman thing can't have gotten very far. Let's go flush him out. Langston was right. This is kind of exciting.
It's just nice to have someone to talk to, you know? Ever since I got put in charge of the Panopticon, people treat me different, like I'm crazy for wanting to work with altered items. People just don't understand the altered items like I do, you know?
Hmm.
I don't want to brag, but it does take a very empathetic mind to connect with the items.
Doesn't
Still, I
want to
don't know why
brag.
people are making it so personal.
Right.
I mean, the teams in research handle paranatural materials every day, and no one thinks they're weird. Well, maybe that's not true. Darling is famous for being a bit out there, but when he's weird, it's charming. Altered items really aren't that frightening once you get to know them. If you figure out what they like or don't like, you know, what sets them off, then there's nothing to worry about. I guess at the end of the day, we're still just wild animals scared of our own shadows. We're supposed to be on the same team, but sometimes it feels like it's every department for themselves.
Is he just
like it's
talking
a
to
race
himself
and
at this
we're all
point?
trying to be number one. If it is a race, though, I'd say Darling is a mile ahead of everyone else. He was Trench's golden boy for years, but that relationship has gotten pretty tense, or so I've heard through the grapevine. Not that I spread rumors, just, you know, people talk. Not me, though.
I didn't see what
keep
the
my
prediction
nose
was
to
on
the
him.
grind. Too much work to do to focus on those kinds of things. I need to stay focused so I can get my work done and get home to feed
Oh.
Alfred. Of course,
Tough
can't
forever,
always
isn't
make
it?
it home for mealtime, so I have my neighbor check in on Alfred at 7 o'clock if I'm not back yet. She's very nice. Her name is Maria. She's older. She came to New York in the 50s to attend school and has been here ever since. She has a couple of kids. I met them at Thanksgiving. Big family. Very nice people. Anyway, she has a key to my apartment, and she gives Alfred his dinner if I'm not home. I'm gonna have to buy her a nice fruit arrangement as a thank you after this. I'm missing a lot of Alfred's meal times. She's probably gonna have to go to the store for more wet food. I'll have to remember to pay her back. Hold on, let me make a note. Pay back
Jesus Christ.
for Alfred's food. Okay. Oh, one more thing. And buy a fruit arrangement. All right, done. Are you a cat person? I don't think I ever asked. You seem like one, though. You'd like Alfred. He's very proper. Really carries himself well, you know? I named him after my favorite poet. Felt like a good fit. I got Alfred just before Sylvia died when I was at the...
Guess I'll go left first.
You know, I
Or
don't really
right,
remember where I got
rather.
Alfred from. But boy, those two did not get along. Oh, no. Sylvia thought she owned...
Oh my god, I kind of want to see just how long this goes
When
on.
I was just trying to move her food bowl.
Because this is
Real
ridiculous.
asshole.
Wow.
I'm realizing now that language was
kinda
not
harsh.
entirely, professional. You see, Sylvia didn't tolerate most people,
Uh-huh.
or animals, or anything. And that's what I meant when I said asshole. I would never use that word about a person. It was just,
He sure
there's a light
does.
flashing on the console here. I
Oh.
will, check this out. I'll get back to you later.
Real
Oh.
smooth, Langston.
Langston just out here telling us his life story. Anything around here? Nope. Elevate. I gotta look up. I'll wait until the elevator stops. Which of the... Where was this one? One to the right. I'll head that way first. Oh, I'm putting in a lot of effort to keep people out of here. Fucker. Yeah, I was being shot in the back too. I was too focused on him. Yeah, that happened. All right, we're going in there, scorched earth. Ben, you've been fun. Yep. Time for everything to get fucked. Yeah, they still haven't cycled those out yet. You know, it's noticeably quiet in here. Quieter in here. Oh, not the chair. Okay, that. Well, throw that. Okay, there's supposed to be. I see. Okay, I guess you get there at the end of this section. Come along, light. We have places to go. People to kill. Much as advertised. Here's first video game. Arcade cabinet procedures. A distance of 10 feet between the items suppresses their effect. Effect only triggers on physical contact. Items are a pair of arcade game cabinets originally designed for the games Shoom and Shoom 2: Kulgar's Revenge. Games were manufactured by Banco Entertainment, now out of business. Despite being a popular arcade game in Japan during the late 80s and 90s, no other Shoom cabinets have been found by our investigators. When touching one of the items while it stands within 10 feet of its counterpart, the user's mind is transported to a version of their subjective reality that resembles a video game in logic and function. Events from their everyday lives become game-like sequences in which speed and efficacy are paramount. Brain enters a stroke-like state, as proven by EEG studies on users, which only ends after the user finishes their game, at which point they resume normal brain and motor function. Ever make a Stanley Parable-like video game, you'd include stuff like that? Yeah, that would be good. Oh, that's okay. Everything is just floating because it's floating. Got a button. Got a power core spot. And this looks like a power core. Da, 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 da. Beep. There's my flashlight. I need it back. Come here, light. Whee. My light, my light has phased out of this reality. Alright, so we got a control point here. Can't operate anything on that. I need a power core. Try this. Uh-huh. Okay. All right, so maybe, hold on, I have an idea. You gotta let it go too far. Nope. Well, I locked myself out of that box, but that's okay. Question is, hold on, I gotta check that other. Where was the other plant? WE loading bay. Okay, that's there, so I'll get to that eventually. Shell of the item. I think I'll be alright. Eradicate mold. In here, it's down there. Okay. Oh. Thought I heard whispering behind me. It was dark. Here we go again.
Dark in here to fight this thing.
Box. Yeah, that's a dead end, so... Oh no. Don't look at me like that. Don't remember if the socket was at the beginning of the room. Ow, ow. Okay, now that's where that goes. Push the button. Oh no, it was a switch. Well, that was anticlimactic. Did he get so swole? Oh. Another control point. Mine. Push-ups, 100 sit-ups, eating 100 researchers every day. Checks out. Hi.
Okay, we're gonna try this one more time and then we're done playing with you. Understand?
Jello,
Where are you from?
Jumbleville, up and loose and heavy treat sandwich.
Jesus Christ, does anyone have any idea what this thing is saying?
Hotly, dirt arrange you.
Why are you here? What the hell do you want? Why'd you stow away on that ship?
School bearing boy. Eyes many cauterizing loops through and about. Lyndon Lindy Mitchell.
Did he just say Mitchell?
Oh,
Was there
yeah.
a Mitchell at NASA?
Tubes.
You know what? Never mind. I can't do this anymore. Just send this thing to the guys in research. Let them cut it up or whatever they do. Do you hear that? They're gonna cut you up, you pain in the ass.
Spider time.
Spider time. Orb. That's gonna do too much damage. Ow. Ah, piss. Try to get fancy. Yeah, I desired orb. Okay, I'm back on this side. Get owned. I don't need to listen to that again. Fucking snipers. Rude. Oh, the fucker forklift decided to clip the wall. Lame. One more again. Come on, over here. Over here. All right. A little better of a start. Is that a... Was a node. And the orb apparently fucked off after I broke the node, so... Yeah, Orb was like, nah, fuck this, I'm out. More clusters over here. All right. Want this health. Give to me health. Go. I rotated the bridge. Oh, it opened that door. Okay. Thought I was gonna need to grab a light up there. Shifted offices. This sounds like fun. I see you. Come with me, light. That wall looks breakable. Can't tell if it actually is. No, okay. Open the door. Director Trench. Oh boy. Story time.
Okay. I'm just going to freestyle a bit.
Looks like whatever force had a hold on Hartman isn't mixing well with his corruption.
Talk to strangers.
Blake did call him the third thing.
Never. Always. Never. But isn't a stranger just someone you don't know? What if the only thing stopping a stranger from being a friend is that word? Stranger. Strange. Strange like the noises you hear at night when there is no light and you cannot fight. Strange like a rubber duck that follows you around and makes you drop your coffee every time that it quacks because the noise scares you. Then you have to clean up the coffee while the duck stares at you and continues to quack. Quack, quack, quack.
Okay, Langston. Maybe it's not just the fact that you want to work with the altered items that makes people think you're a little weird. I'm just saying. Duck game. I played the duck game. No, I played the goose game.
A chain letter. I remember these. Mom used to say they were evil. Better do what it says. You know, just in case. There must be a photocopier around here.
Sometimes I'm dumb. The stream on 5 other streamers are lethal will time you out. Okay. Gold box. No, yeah, I am familiar with it.
This piece is called Me and You.
Oh no, more Langston poetry.
Summer in New York City. A boy with a wolf's head eats some ice cream. The ice cream melts. The wolf head howls. We howl together. Me and you. The mayor stares at a bicycle. A little girl watches him watch the bike, watch him watch the bike, and on and on and on, like the ticking of 1,000 clocks. We listen to the ticking.
No, they don't.
Together. Me and you. A traffic light decides it doesn't want to be a traffic light anymore. People call it names, and it's hurt. I take it to see a movie. We have a good time. Me and you. People think we're weird, but we ignore them. We're friends now, connected by a moment. We'll always share this story, even if people don't understand it. You and me and you.
Langston has some deep-seated issues. I'm gonna go ahead and put that out there. He might have space madness, yes. So can't do that one yet. This is the next one I was gonna come to? Yes, that's in the next room there. Can I really call for...
This is the director. I need a ranger at this location immediately.